I mean, we're just chatting on Instagram. It's not that big of a deal. Hey beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Kopano Shimange, and this is How I Do Things, the show where you send me your questions and I'll let you know how I would do things. Now you can use that as an advice that you want to use it, don't use it, it's all up to you. Now go over to my Instagram, look for this picture right here if you want to send me your questions and you want to know what I would do in whatever situation you want to ask me about. Go down to the comment section below and let me know which one of these tips or advice you would do, or maybe some advice on what you should do differently. Give me a big thumbs up if you like this, and listen here. If you have not subscribed to my channel and you've been watching these videos, and I know you have, I know this is not the first time you're here, subscribe. I'm not charging anything for subscribing. This thing is free. But if you want these videos to keep coming, you better subscribe. You get a message from a guy friend. He's a friend, right? And you're texting back and forth, and his texts make you smile, and when you're irritated, you chat to him, and you guys are just chatting on social media. It's not a big deal. Yes, he's a guy. Yes, he's cute, but you've got your own guy. It's not cheating, right? Or is it? Now, this is a big question, and I received this on my Instagram. Is an emotional affair considered cheating? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. It is cheating. If you are busy having an emotional affair, I mean, it's called an emotional affair, for goodness sake. If you have an emotional relationship with someone, and what do I mean? Let's put this into perspective. What is an emotional affair or an emotional relationship? If you have a person of the opposite sex or a potential person that you could date, so I don't care what your emotions are right now, as long as that person is a potential dating person, then you could possibly have an emotional affair with that person if you guys are chatting, if you guys like talking to each other about things, about your emotions, how you're feeling today, what your man is doing. If you guys are talking to each other and you like this person's personality or their advice, honey, yes, it is cheating. Now, it's very easy to get into an emotional relationship with someone at work or at school, or somebody just slides into your DMs and you just start having conversations with this person. You're thinking to yourself, this person just understands me. I like having conversations with this person. It's very easy to talk to this person. That's how you fall into an emotional affair, right? So here's how I would pick up if I'm in an emotional affair. Just to put it out there, I'd never get into one, but here are a few things that I would look for if I wanted to know if I'm in an emotional relationship with someone. So number one, and this is a huge thing, if you are frequently contacting this person, so whether it is cell phone, like conversations over the phone, or texting, or seeing this person face to face just for conversations, if you are in contact with this person every time bae is not around, so your significant other, if he's not there and you're then talking to this other person, then that is a big sign that you're in an emotional relationship with this person. If you talk to this person mostly when bae is not around, Number two is the type of things that you guys talk to each other about, right? A lot of the times when there's an emotional relationship between two people, the person who does most of the talking is the girl. And if you feel like you can confide in this person about your relationship problems, like, bae gets so irritated when I don't do this, or bae, he stopped buying me flowers, and you're confiding in this other guy about these things, that's a problem. You shouldn't be confiding in another guy about the things that your guy doesn't do, or the things that your guy is irritating you about, or the problems that you're having in your relationship. If you have to go to the opposite sex to confide in that person about your man, that's a problem. All right, you should be talking to your own man, not another man. That's where you are sinking in funky water and you need to get out. This leads me to number three, okay? If you are thinking about this person, You know that you're in an emotional relationship with someone if you are not with them and you're thinking about them. If you are looking forward to texting to this person, if you're looking forward to telling this person about what just happened. When something happens and you think about telling this emotional relationship of yours instead of telling your man, that's where you're in muggy waters. That's when you know that, oh, okay, red flag, don't do it, run, abort, abort, abort. Number 4, creating excuses to talk to this person, right? So we don't always have things to say or to talk about, right? So sometimes you may have some drama at work or some drama with your man and you just run to your phone and you want to talk to this person. But what if you're just bored and you're sitting on your couch and you actually have nothing to say, and then your first thought is to talk to this person? If this person is a person you run to when you're bored and you're just creating excuses to chat to this person, if you don't actually have anything to talk about, but you're just looking for excuses to chat to this person, that's another red flag. There's some emotional investment in that person, and that's a problem. The only emotional investment you should be having is with your man. If you're bored and you want to create conversation with someone, you should be thinking about your man, not some other guy. Number 4, if you have to lie. Now, let's clear up this lying thing. If you don't tell your man something, you're lying. So lying by omission. Leaving that conversation or that relationship out of the picture is also a lie. You're lying through omission. So if you don't feel comfortable telling your man about what you're telling this other guy, or the type of relationship you have with this other guy, or how often you talk to this other guy, or the things that you're saying to this other guy, then that is a problem. That just is something inside of you telling you that this is not right. If you feel as though you can't tell your man or confide in your man or share this friendship with your man, then it just lets you know that if he knew, he'd be unhappy, because it is considered cheating. And if it is not cheating now, it will become cheating later. Because a lot of the times, emotional relationships with the opposite sex usually do lead to full-on relationships if you don't end them. You need to make sure that the only emotional relationship you are having is with your partner. Because if you cannot share an emotional relationship that you're having with someone else, with your man, then it's a problem. Think about it this way. If the tables were turned and your man was the one having the type of the relationship with someone else, how would you feel? If you feel some type of way about that, if that just makes your insides just not feel safe, then that means that the relationship you're having with this other guy is a problem. And that's when you need to cut it. So if you want to keep this conversation going and you want a few tips on how to do things, then go to kopanoshimange.com where you can sign up and get access to that exclusive